Hey there, Virgo. I hope that you're doing very well. This reading is for Virgo, any placement whatsoever in your astrological chart. And this is for the month of October. I hope that y'all are doing very well. Again, this is for the month of October. Now, when I got into the meditation, Virgo, I had the song Hound Dog by Doja Cat in my head. You ain't nothing but a dog player. I get it. Anyways, it was that song. Anyways, then I saw an owl, and the owl appeared to me almost like a tattoo. Like it looked like a tattooed owl. And so the owl presented itself to me, and it looked right in my face like this. And then I saw it swoop and fly around. So I feel like that for you, Virgo, when it comes to what's going on in your life, you have someone that's very intuitive and very aware in your energy. Someone that does pay a lot of attention to you, or at least is mindful of you. This person can sense what you think about them. Now, when it comes to this individual, I don't feel like there's anything negative. This could very well be you picking up emotions and energies from another individual. Keep that in mind. But I do feel like that when it comes to the month of October, this owl, whoever it is, will be swooping in. Now, I also feel like pay attention to the company you keep. If they ain't uplifting, then they need to start drifting. That's what I'm hearing from my guides as well. So when it comes to the month of October, there's definitely energies around you that are very supportive and are available to you as long as you make yourself available to them. Now, what does that mean? That means that if you are distracting yourself with people, places, or things that are not for you, that are stressful, that are toxic, that are not good for you whatsoever, y'all, that flash is just going to get to me. So I'm going to stop shuffling while I'm chailing real quick. Anyways, but it's kind of like if you are so distracted by lower vibrational people, I'm being told that for some of you, you've got friends that you've had for a long time, and it's kind of like your life could be looking up. You might even notice that you attract in people who are very high vibrational, who are loving, who are caring when this person isn't around. But when they come around, you notice that like drama follows them, or there is this stressful energy that follows them. And a crow just flew by. Anyways, and I feel like that for you, Virgo, what you're being called to do is to separate yourself from whoever. For a lot of you, I feel like it's a couple different individuals, because in order for you to get what you want, you have to be willing to walk away from what you don't want. Now, for some people, when it comes to the month of October, I feel like it's the majority is just regular people. Okay. Regular people as in, it's not situations, like it's not a situational thing with the person. It's this person keeps doing something over and over and over again when you've made yourself very clear, like, I'm not okay with it. I'm not okay. Anyways, Virgo's listening to their intuition instead of overthinking themselves into a frenzy. I love that, and I'm here for it. Let's go ahead and pull a couple cards, though, for the month of October. What else is going on for Virgo during the month? Show me love. Show me right. Baby, show me what it's all about. You're the one that okay. I think that's Robin. It's from like the early 2000s. Anyways, so I feel like for you, Virgo, again, you're going to notice that when you are away from toxicity, love floods in. Practice it. I mean, don't sit here, and if this reading isn't for you, obviously go check out your other placements, because I plan on posting a hell of a lot more. Anyways, I just know I have a lot of Virgo regulars that are like, that message me. They're like, when's the Virgo reading going to be up? Well, I'm putting it up for y'all. Anyways, let's get some cards, though. Very jumpy. That person who is toxic might have maybe it's someone that you would go to in the past when you needed a distraction, or you would distract yourself with this person instead of focusing on your own goals and whatnot. For a lot of you, I feel like it's because you have a good heart, and that's great, but use that good heart for you at this current time. Okay. Can I get some cards, though? For Virgo. For Virgo, we have solitude. And then we have stand your ground and the waiting game. So Virgo, when it comes to the position that you're going to be put into, this isn't even gonna be a challenge for you. They're saying that when it comes to what's going on, that it won't necessarily be a challenge for you unless you make it a challenge, which means when the universe is trying to give you what you want, the universe will do whatever it takes to give you what you want. That's the thing, whatever it takes. But you have to be open and receptive to it. Now, if you choose not to be open or receptive to it, and you keep asking for the same thing over and over again, then there's such things called tower moments. Sometimes they can be stressful. Sometimes they're not necessarily stressful, but they can be kind of like annoying. And sometimes you're like, wow, I really needed that removed out of my way. And I feel like that for you, Virgo, it's 2:22 on the clock while I'm saying this. For you, Virgo, when it comes to this particular person or people, the universe is, I'm hearing when push comes to shove. Now, that's nothing negative when the universe says that. Again, it's trying to give you what you want. But I feel like this was something that has definitely been part of your soul lesson, was to prioritize yourself over other people's emotions in the healthy way, which means when you cut someone off, it's not necessarily like you're going to be cutting them off to be nasty. It's like you are taking care of you, because you can't really experience connections that you want to experience if you're not taking care of you, because what you give to you and how you take care of you is how someone else will take care of you and give to you. Do you see what I'm saying? I also feel like this is Seven of Wands energy, but it reminds me of the Ace of Wands, to stand your ground. So let's go ahead and look further into this. I'm going to use the light seers for this. Okay, so for Virgo, okay, I'm being told to clarify solitude. So when it comes to solitude doesn't necessarily mean like, I don't know who watches my readings, but y'all funny. Anyways, it's not necessarily like being in a cabin in the woods and avoiding electronics and like going to that depth. Sometimes solitude is like solitude away from people that, like, let's say, unless if it's family. For some of you, I don't feel like this is, some of you could be family, but I feel like it's mainly like friends, could be a lover. Again, take what resonates. But for this solitude card, it's mainly about taking care of you, doing what's right for you, spending time with people who are going to give to you. Excuse me. We got the Six of Pentacles. So it's time for you to give to you. Then we got the Eight of Cups and the Hanged Man with the Chariot. So with this solitude card, what's going to happen is that time away, again, exactly what I said at the beginning, time away from those that put you in that lower vibration, and spending time with those that you know care about you, that you know want something with you, that are consistent, that consistently show up for you or try to show up for you in a variety of ways. Now that's what you want, Virgo. Go to where you're given. And always, some of y'all are just so helpful, and that's beautiful. But during the month of October, I do feel like that you're walking away from things. And as you walk away from these people or this person, keep in mind, for some of you, it's just one person. For some of you, it's a hell of a lot of people from your past. The universe is like, why are you even dealing with this anymore? It's because as you spent time away, or as you were going to spend time away, it's like a new perspective is coming in, and it's going to cause quite a quick shift, is what I'm being told. For some of you, you've been waiting for some time, waiting for things to change in your life. And here's the thing, you can sit here and manifest and wish for things to change. But if you're entertaining what is not changing, then you are resisting the change, is what they're saying. Yeah, I feel like that also when it comes to, some of y'all got a petty spaghetti female in your life. This is someone that you've known for some time. They tend to come in and cause a ruckus in your life, which means that this could be the person that I'm picking up on for an example for someone out there. But this person, they have a Queen of Wands in reverse energy, which means this person could possibly, this person could put themselves in competition with everyone, or they can be head games. They like to get in people's heads. I don't feel like in a good way. I feel like this person likes to get in people's heads and play people like a fiddle. Attention seeking. So pay attention to especially a female energy that likes to come in and she likes to play people like a fiddle, as in this person is somewhat of a scam artist. So they could sit there and like cry wolf energy is what I'm picking up on. Don't entertain it. Just don't entertain it. We ain't gonna even waste the rest of this reading. Anyways, we're not gonna waste the rest of this reading on this individual. But that's just an example of what you're choosing to walk away from. I feel like that as you walk away from this person, you're gonna see this person a hell of a lot more clearly. You're also going to be able to express yourself in a better way moving forward. Now let's go to the waiting game. For some of you, you've been waiting on, if you don't follow me on Facebook, go follow me on Facebook. If you want to catch my lives, I tend to go live there. I'm going to be going live there a lot more often than I have recently, but this kind of got brought up in the Virgo energy, I believe, last night. Keep in mind, I'm still channeling under the full moon energy. So with this waiting game, for some of y'all, it's like I'm hearing that you are waiting for like the right place, right time. Was that Virgo or was that Pisces? If you got Pisces, check that out. Anyways, but waiting for the right place and the right time to be able to reach out to someone that you actually feel like that you do share a very good bond with, someone that you do have somewhat of a connection with. Now, I feel like that you're going to be surprised to know this person has, again, this is like this intuitive person. And here's the thing, if you are hanging out with, and my guys are saying, I mean, maybe it was a physical partner that you have, but if you, like a physical intimate partner, but if you're sitting here hanging out with like gossips and woe is me, not taking accountability and not self-reflecting, and they just stir in that energy, and no matter how much like love, care, or help you give this person, they just keep doing the same thing over and over again. They're pulling you into that cycle, and it'll put you at a lower vibration compared to the person who's intuitive, who is self-aware, who does feel energy, who is at that vibration. You won't be able to connect with them in the way that you're wishing. Do you see what I'm saying? Whether it's friendship or love. Let's go ahead and get to this waiting game though. It's like you haven't really been waiting. The universe has been waiting on you. That's what I'm hearing. Woo! That's so fucking true. Let me tell you what. I have clients that'll sit there and it's like shit will change for them overnight the moment that they change something up here, the moment they make a decision. Anyways, let's go ahead and move forward. What's the waiting game about? What else for Virgo? See, some of y'all, you've been manifesting. I'm going to take that though. You've been manifesting to your heart's little desire while you're dealing with everything that's not for you. And during the month of October, you're going to see it real quickly the moment you say no to what's not for you. Fucking right. You're going to show up as the Queen of Wands upright. So, let's start from the beginning, shall we? We have the Sun card, the Eight of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, I almost said the Gemini. Maybe you're dealing with a Gemini. You got Gemini in your chart. The Magician, Two of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. So when it comes to the waiting game, again, it's like the moment that you choose clarity. I also feel like that for some of you, if you are, it don't matter. There is a masculine that's coming in that is seeking some kind of friendship or is seeking some kind of connection with this Queen of Wands energy. I do feel like the Queen of Wands is the feminine Virgo. I feel like that opportunity is going to be, there's going to be a path cleared for this connection to actually consummate. I wasn't expecting that word. Sorry. Consummate. Make physical, make real is what I'm being told. Thank you for bringing me clarity. I don't have my bell and I can feel the need for the bell. Anyways, so when it comes to this waiting game, it's never been a true waiting game. I mean, if you look at this card, it's never been a waiting game. It's the universe that's been waiting on you. Do you see how he's sitting here and he's walking them laps? And it's still growing. That tree is growing. It's still there. So for you, Virgo, it's simply choosing the right path to get to the tree. Nothing like a tree being brought up in a freaking earth sign reading. Anyways, we have Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo, Gemini, Aries energy. Leo. Anyways, so it's never been a waiting game. It's taking the right path and doing the right action to get what you want. It's aligned action that you're going to be experiencing. Now, when it comes, they're telling me to go back to this masculine. When it comes to this masculine, I feel like that this person I have right here waiting. So whether this is a friend or a lover, or you could be the masculine. If you are the masculine, be real with yourself. Anyways, I have right here waiting in my head. So what they're referring to is like this person's always been available to you. You just haven't been able to fully see it. Fully see it and fully accept it is what I'm being told to say. But you've been sitting here manifesting without realizing it. Pay attention to what you wish for, because you're going to get it one way or another. Now, I do feel like that there's going to be this burst of energy. If you don't feel it, you're going to be feeling it by the Sagittarius new moon, which is in a month's time. Anyways, and with the Sagittarius new moon, it's going to be, some of y'all could be calling in someone with heavy Sagittarius energy. But I do feel like that with the Sagittarius new moon, there's going to be a lot of things that are going to play out that bring clarity. You're being asked to, for a lot of you, are being asked to focus on your finances and let things play out the way that they're going to, especially towards the end of the month. Now let's go towards stand your ground. Let's clarify that real quick. You want a piece of me. I have that song Piece of Me by Britney Spears in my head, speaking of Sages. Anyways, speaking of a vacuum behind me, that's distracting, but then a vacuum, sorry, I'm in the process of moving, y'all. It's okay, though. It just kind of jumped me for a second, like, hello. Anyways, it's a badass vacuum. Moving forward. So when it comes to stand your ground, you might want to look at your Mars placement. Also see if you have any Aries or Scorpio placements in your chart, as you may be feeding into those. This is later towards the end of the month. I will be doing another reading for Virgo by the end of the month. So this is just leading into the end of the month. That confidence is really going to pay off. Again, they're saying that while you're separating yourself, it's kind of like step by step, right? You choose to separate yourself. You're taking the right path. And you have all these other energies that you have to choose to walk away from, which is something else that the universe has been trying to do. Especially if you choose to walk away from what's not for you, what you are rewarded with is like, it's insane, because the universe is like, choose, please choose you, because we will bring in people, places, situations, and money that will choose you. Anyways, what's going on with the stand your ground? Stay true to what you believe in too. I'm getting a lot of very religious and spiritual like songs and sayings in my head. But I'm feeling this need to like defend myself in a way. So Virgo, stay true to you. If you believe that pigs can fly, pigs can fly. If you believe whatever you believe in, whatever your beliefs are, make sure that you're staying true to it. Some of you might sit here, especially if you're a masculine is what I'm hearing. That's either here nor there. You might have a habit of like keeping parts of yourself to yourself. See all that cat hair? Anyways, keeping parts of yourself to yourself instead of sharing it with people, because you don't want to bother people. But what if you could be yourself 100% all the time, every single day, with those that are similar to you? It's another reason why the universe is trying to get you to separate from what's not for you. This is beautiful. 6 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. Not just standing your ground, but being proud of the ground that you stand on. Oh, I'm getting a lyric from Megan Thee Stallion. It goes, I don't stand outside because I'm too outstanding, which means like she stands in her circle. She stands in her truth. She stands in who she is because she knows her worth. Y'all know your worth. It's time to act on it is what I'm hearing from your guides. So towards the end of October, this is a process of feeling confidence in a level of which you haven't experienced for some of you in a long, long time. Some of you, it's like you became so humble that you ended up fucking yourself over. So the universe is trying to pull you out of that. So I also feel like there is a message coming through about a mother. For some of y'all, it could be your own mother. It could be someone else's mother. I don't feel anything negative, but there's this need to spend more time with family during the holidays, specifically your mother. Not just during the holidays, but all the time is what your guides are telling me. Because sometimes, and by the way, this is like, I ain't telling you if you got a toxic, horrible mother to go do that. I'm never going to sit there and justify toxicity if it's a family member. Trust me. Because fuck that. Anyways, just being real. But if it's someone, if it's a mother or a motherly figure that you don't necessarily spend a lot of time with, but there's no bad blood there, spend some time with that woman. That's actually a very nurturing energy. For some of you, even just a weekend with your mother would do crazy good energy for you. But let's go ahead and pull a little love note from the universe for Virgo. Create space for new love. You cannot make this shit up. Create space for new love. When a thing hurts your eyes, stop looking at it. When it hurts your ears, stop listening to it. And when it hurts your heart, stop justifying it. I love you so much, the universe. That's beautiful, Virgo. That's just pretty much giving confirmation for everything that I picked up on and channeled for you today. So please stay true to you. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my information is down below. Thank you so much.